So we are doing couples counseling through our church, and we had an assignment of unmet needs.
Yeah.
And we had like 10 different categories: acceptance, affection, attention, affirmation, security, comfort, encouragement, support, appreciation, and respect. And we had unmet needs for our mother, father, and our relationship. And we just went through that. And Jordan's like, turn on, you should have had the camera. Like, yeah, you're right, because I want to do this vlog and whatnot. And I just like told her, like, straight up, like, and then you had to rate it from 1 to 10. And she had all 10s, and I was just expressing my appreciation for her and just kind of taking a step back, like, wow, I really have like an amazing partner that I'm about to marry. And it's like all 10s is wild. But it's like, it's honest. Like doing this live, it's like she really gives me all 10s. I don't really see any flaws, man.
Wow.
And that's it.
We have really grown so much, and I'm so appreciative of the fact that like we get a chance to do these things, to have these conversations, because I feel like it's so important. I don't think that we would have ever been having these conversations had it not been for this marriage boot camp. So I think that you are just as amazing, and all the 10s in the areas, let's just be clear, all 10s were based off of the unmet needs that Marcel kind of specified earlier. But I know that I'm not perfect in every manner. So
she's not in every manner. I know that
there's some
things she can work on, but with this stuff,
I gotta work on. But understanding that also going through, we didn't just give our ratings for each other. We kind of dove kind of deep into like what that looks like for us, what the meaning, defining what the word meant in regards to the exercise, and then actually understanding how we show up for each other and how we grew up and what that looked like and how that affects now how we move and how we do things. So
and learning stuff about, like, I just learned something about her father that I didn't know before. You know what I'm saying? I've been unpeeling my history of my parents, and she's learning more stuff. And those things can affect you as a person today. So it's really dope.
I think we noticed that it does. A lot of things that you don't necessarily think correlate, they absolutely do, and they go back. And it's some trauma that you have in your past, but you also do things like this so that you are better for the person that you're with. And so I think that's the biggest thing that we've been trying to do, to show up and be better for each other. And I think we are well on our way to doing this. This was session 2 of 5. So we have another session tonight, and very much looking forward to what that looks like and what that entails. But yeah, I appreciate you for just being open and honest and like being willing to share, because I think sometimes you hold things in and you're so guarded and like you're just so accustomed to doing things on your own. So I think this has been definitely eye-opening to see you open up and like really just explain things in a way that I've never heard before, and also giving me my props, because I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So, hello world. Got marriage boot camp tonight. What session is this? 3?
4.
Session 4 tonight. We went over our personal history questionnaire. That was our assignment. It went well. The questions like family and upbringing, health and medical history, past relationship and sexual history questions, expectations and growth questions. So I think it went well. Good conversation. Like, it's like serious questions like, what is your sexual history? Are there unresolved family issues or wounds you're still healing from? Like, these are the type of questions that we asked each one another, and just talked about it. I thought it was good. This link ain't working.
You just now get married or about to get married. This is great for you because you can hit it head on. Now that you've been married, you still got to circle back around, because marital adjustments can be made in every area. And if that finance area is very important and it's a need and it's going to cause deposits, then you need to definitely have the conversation so that those withdrawals are not happening. So these are some questions. Are you going to have separate joint bank accounts or joint bank accounts? There's nothing wrong with either. You can have either. What I teach couples when I'm coaching them, I say, if you're not comfortable with just having one joint account, then I say have a joint account. Put 80% of the finances, 70%, whatever you decide on. That way, one person is not putting in, saying, hey, I make more, so I should put this in. You do a percentage. Whatever you make, put a percentage in. Go out for lunch, go out for dinner, stay home and do a date night. Whatever it is, make time for each other. You got to budget your time just like you budget your money. This helps you keep track of everything that's going on. And there's some seasons where you may need a little extra time with each other if you're working through things and working it out. So I would advise you, make sure you're actually budgeting your time. And then evaluate it. Seasons change. I literally evaluate my time every quarter.
And feel free to just like come off of mute for these. The next one, what do you have?
Blamer.
Perfect. Blamer, yeah. All of these are with the ER.
Computer.
At the end of it. How about the next one?
Computer.
Computer. Next one?
The distractor.
Distractor. All right, the next one.
The ritual listener.
Virtual listener looks like a friend.
Types of dishonesty.
Throw them out.
Thoughts, feelings, habits, likes.
Thank you. Dishonesty is when you don't reveal as much information about yourself to your mate as you know.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah, no, that's not the answer. Sorry, I was just giving I was just giving some context around the dishonesty piece. But it's basically what they're describing here is omission, right? So just because you didn't lie does not mean that lying is not the only way to be dishonest. Omission is a form of dishonesty. Omission meaning you hold back something you know that your spouse may not be aware of, right? And so the types of dishonesty in this context, protection, looking good, avoiding trouble or compulsion.
Right now.
And then closing, determine who,
I
what,
ain't
when,
charged to the
where, and
camera,
how. Finalize everything for
We doing the
necessary
work.
action is that blank.
It's about to die.
Okay. Does anybody need anything repeated?
Yeah, you do need something repeated.
Dishonesty, the 5,
Sure.
6, 7.
Okay, so it's protection, looking good, avoiding trouble, compulsion. This video is talking about intimacy. And so I'm excited. It's not just physical intimacy, but it's all intimacy. So we're gonna watch the video and then we'll have a discussion afterwards, okay? All right, I'm gonna set us up over here.
About to die. Gonna get into intimacy, y'all. Jordy decompressing after that session. A lot of information, learned a lot of stuff. Gotta sit with it. Gotta kind of go back to the notes and see what we can learn about our needs and wants and learn about what we can do better. Okay. And that's right before the session. The session starts in 3 minutes. And it's the last one. So they gotta hurry. It's game day. So, we can't be on there for too long because my team is playing tonight. Okay. As you can see, I'm ready and Jordy's not. No point.
Everybody else, a few quick words on your takeaway from Marriage Boot Camp.
I will say that I think this time has really helped us to communicate better. I think we thought that we knew that we were communicating effectively, or that's what we thought in our minds. But this has really just deepened our communication. We're excited to get together and do the homeworks and things of that nature. And so I'm looking forward to how the conversations continue, because it's really like broken down a barrier for us that I guess we had up. And we just feel more comfortable to have more conversations.
I think it was a great experience just learning more about Jordan, her likes and dislikes. And again, like she said, breaking that barrier. That barrier, we've gotten closer through that barrier being breaking. broken. I'm sorry, and it's been a great experience.
Yeah, that's amazing, y'all. Thanks so much for sharing.
That's good. That's good. You know,
Got a Patriots jersey.
That can be hard sometimes.
Crazy.
Our relationship.
Francis got a Patriots jersey on.
Yeah.
Or almost. By the end of this session, you will have completed your marriage boot camp sessions. And this is session 5. I am so excited about just all that God is going to do in your relationship. On the clock, maybe you need a little more than a minute. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Go ahead and do your questions. You have 16 that you need to do. And then do your ratings. You have 5 minutes.
Feel about these questions?
I feel like they're important. Money is a big factor. People get divorced for money reasons and issues. So it makes sense to get it all out now versus later.
Yeah.
It's like building the foundation to figure out what that should look like. Because I feel like a lot of people don't do that beforehand.
Here we are, all alone.
Okay.
You and me, my honey.
Okay, so now you have done your statements. You have interpreted your scores by now. I'm sure your facilitator has instructed you on how to do that. You gotta take these principles, y'all, and apply them to your life. So when you complete boot camp, it doesn't mean that things are gonna be better today. You have to take the principles and work them, okay? Work it. It'll work if you work for it.
Feeling about these selections, Jordy?
Limited. Minimal.